Very good evening. Welcome to you all for Jatadhara Educational Technology Program, and this is the coaching classes conducted for Nmms test 2024-25. All right, let's move on to today's topic. It is mental ability. In mental ability, we are doing the missing numbers. All right, let's move on to that. Now, let us revise questions on missing numbers. All right. Fine. So you can see the set of numbers. So in the first set, you have 93, 27, 63, and 3. And in the second set, you have 79, 38, 37, and 4. And in the third set, we have 67, 16, 42, and dash. So what should be the dash? Is it option A, 5? Or is it option B, 6? Or is it option C, 8? Or is it option D, 9? All right, students. So being the first sum, let us do it for you. Yes, the correct answer is option 9. How? You can see here 3 plus 63 plus 27. If you add, you are getting 93. Similarly, 4 plus 37 plus 38 will give you 79. Likewise, if you add what plus 42 plus 16 will give you 67. So it should be 9. In other words, you can also write it as, how do you find out? Yes. In other words, you can take this as x. So x plus 42 plus 16 is 67. So just add up x plus 58 is 67. So x should be equal to 67 minus 58. All right, so it should be 9. That is how you are choosing 9 as the correct answer. So these missing numbers has a small technique that has to be followed. So that small technique, if we are able to catch from the sum, then definitely we'll be able to answer the questions. All right, with this, let's move on to the next number. Next sum. Here also you are asked to find out the missing number. Yes. So in the first triangle, you have a set of numbers. In the second triangle, you have a set of numbers. And in the third triangle, again, you have a set of numbers, but one question mark is kept. So we need to know what is that number, right? So even this type, let us see one sum. So here the answer is option 3, that is 10. Yes, let us see how. See in the first triangle, if you add 10 plus 8, you get 18. All right. Here, 10 plus 8. You can see the arrow marks. And here in the second triangle, if you add 14 plus 8, we get 22. Right? Fine. So, see the third one. Likewise, if you add 11 plus 4, we get 15. All right? Yes. See here. Likewise, if you add 6 plus 8, we get 14. Right? Likewise, if you add 6 plus 8, we get 14. Similarly, in the third one, if you add 6 plus 4, you should get 10. So that should be the missing figure. So option 3 is the correct answer. Is it clear, students? So I'm sure you all would have understood now. All right, let's move on to the next sum. So we can verify the answer for this. How do you verify? 4 plus 14 is 18. Okay. Similarly, 8 plus 14 is 22. Likewise, 5 plus whatever you have chosen your answer, that is 10. So 5 plus 10 would be 15. So you can verify your answer, whether it is correct. All right. Yes, with the same understanding, let us try to do the next one. You need to find out the missing number. So I can give you exactly 30 seconds because it's supposed to be a very simple one. Find out what could be the question mark. All right. So don't take more than 30 seconds because A lot of interesting sums are ahead. All right, so let us try doing the sum. See this, can we say it is 2 square plus 4 square, which is 4 plus 16, that is 20. Let us follow the same technique here, whether this is working out. So 3 square plus 9 square. So 9 nines are 81 plus 9 is 90. Perfect. So this is working out, isn't it? Yes. Likewise, 1 square plus 5 square, which is 1 plus 25. So your answer must be 26. Let's see whether your answer is right. So your 30 seconds are, by the way, over. Yes, it is. All right, students. So see this, you need to identify the strategy, right? So here the strategy could be this. So we guessed it right. If you had opted for option 3, then your answer is perfect. See here, 2 square plus 4 square is 20. 3 square plus 9 square is 90. Likewise, 1 square plus 5 square should also be 26, which is the option 3. All right. Fine. See the next question. So you have 3 by 3 column, that is 3 rows, 3 columns. So what could be the missing number? All right. Let's see. 30 seconds can be given for such sums. Right. So quickly do it and let's wait. So 30 seconds, not more than 30 seconds could be taken for such some students, because mental ability sums almost, it carries 50% of your total marks, right? So few sums may be very challenging, so you may have to spend more time for such sums. All right, let's move on to the answer. The answer is 12. How do you get 12? See here, 27. Go to the row wise. 27 plus 22 plus 1. If you add, you are getting 15. Similarly, 13 plus 12 plus 1. If you add, you are getting 26. Likewise, for the third row, 9 plus 2 plus 1, which is 12. That is why option 1 is the correct answer. All right, students? Yes. Fine. With the same understanding, let's try to do the next sum. So 3 triangles are given. The middle triangle alone has a missing number. So don't take more than 30 seconds. All right. So one strategy could be followed. See, let's try. Right. So these two numbers you can take. So 5 into 3, 15. And this number could be added. Plus 4 will give you 19. So you are getting 19. So let's try it here. 6 into 4, 24. Plus you are adding this number 5. So which will give you 29. Similarly, why don't we try for this? 7 into 5, 35. Plus you are adding 6. You will get 41. So your answer could be 41. Let's try. Let's see. 30 seconds are over. Yes, perfect. See, our guess was right. Fine. So some strategy is being followed. You can ensure that your strategy is right by checking your other two options, like how now we have done. All right, students. So I'm sure you all would have got option 4, that is 41 as your correct answer. All right, with this, let's move on to the next question. Yes, the answer for this question is being given, how it is being solved. All right, see the next question we have 7, 286, 16, 142, 34, and you have a question mark. All right. So the same 30 seconds can be given to you, not more than that. All right. Yes. So see what technique could be followed for such sums. All right. All right. So what could be the best technique that can be done for such kind of sums? Right. So we need to think whether the option that the missing number could be 70, or it could be 68, or it could be 56, or it could be 92. All right. Yes, let's disclose the answer. It is 70. How? See, 7 into 2 is 14, plus 2 is 16, right? Next, from 16, how you are arriving at 34 is 16 into 2 plus 2 is going to give you 32 plus 2, 34. Similarly, 34 into 2 plus 2 is going to give you 70. You can check for the next number as well. 70 into 2 plus 2 is 142. And see the next one, 142 into 2 plus 2 is going to give you 286. All right? Yes, so that is how we ensure that our answer is right. Okay, right. With this, let's move on to the next question. Here we have 55, 26, 42, 68, 13. What could be the correct answer? Yes. So let's quickly do this. 30 seconds time is given, not more than that. All right. So I'm sure by now you must be able to find out, isn't it? All right. So what could be the answer? Could it be 41, or it could be 37, or 29, or 25? Yes. Yes, students, not much time could be taken for such sums. You need to just find out the strategy. That's it. So the moment we identify the strategy for such sums, then it becomes easy for us. All right. So let's see how this has been solved. All right. Yes. Let's see the answer. Yes, it is 29. How? You can see here 55 and 68. So 68, when it is subtracted from 55, it is going to give us 13, isn't it? And see, 26 minus 13 is going to give us 13. All right. See the next one, 42. Again, minus 29. Right? So it is going to give us 13. So what if you subtract? Your answer would be 13. See here, it's slightly different one. You need to understand. So now you should not see this. What you should see here is, what if you subtract, you will get 13. So what if you subtract, you will get 13. Similarly, what if you subtract, you will get 13. So if you subtract 29, you will get 13. That is why your missing number is 29. Is it clear, students? All right. So I'm sure this technique would have been understood. All right. See the next question. We have 2, 7, 7, 40, 8, 5, 3, 14, 7, 9, 6 question mark. All right. So what would be the answer? Yes. So quickly find out what could be the strategy. Right. So can we try this? These two? Can we try 7 into 7? 49. Okay. So what is it? 7 into 7. 49 minus 2. What is it we are getting? Minus 2 minus 7. Okay. So if you minus 2 and then minus 7 only, you will get 40. Likewise, 5 into 5, that is 5 square. Okay. So minus 8 minus 3. So 25 minus 10 will give you 14. Same you can follow here as what? The topmost square, that is 9 square, 9 into 9, minus the left hand side 7, minus the right hand side number. So 9 nines are 81 minus 13, isn't it? So 6 twos are 12 plus 1, 13, correct. So your answer should be 81 minus 13 should be 68. 7 plus 1, 8, correct, 68. Let's see the answer. Yes, it is 68. If you had opted for option 2, then your answer is perfect. All right, let's move on to the next question. You have 16, 28, 29, 13, 12, 16, 14, 10, 15, 15, 30, dash. Now, how do you find out the answer for this? Right. So, see here, since your question mark is here, then it means that this particular row, you should concentrate. What if you do to these things, you will get 15. Can we try here? 16 plus 13, 28 minus 14. What do you get? 15. Likewise, why don't we try for the second one? 28 plus 12, which is 40, right? Minus 10, 30. Okay, so both are tallying. So similarly, here also we can do 29 plus 16, 45 minus 15. So what do you get? 0, 4 minus 1, 3. So your option could be option B, that is 30. Let's see whether option B is correct. It should be. Let us once more check. 29 plus 16 is 45 minus 15. Yes, so it should be correct. Let's see. Yes, perfect. So your option B is correct. See how this has been done, like the same method that we have followed. 16 plus 13 minus 14. All right. 28 plus 12 minus 10. Similarly, 26 plus 16 minus 15 should give you 30. All right. Now, let's see whether the same strategy is working out here. You have 3, 15, 4, 7, 38, 5, 3, missing number 5. So, what could be the correct option? Okay. Since your missing number is here, we should concentrate towards this column. So, why don't we try this? 3 into 4 is 12. Plus, if you add what you're getting, 15, 3. Let's just try, okay? 7 into 5, 35. Yes, plus 3 is 38. That's it. We almost got it. Likewise, 3 into 5, 15. Plus 3 should give us 18. So your option must be option B. Let's see. Yes, perfect. Right? So only thing is you need to check. There is some hidden, format. That format has to be found out and applied. Yes, I'm sure you must have understood this. Let's quickly move on to the next sum. You have 10, 12, 15, 9, and the inner circle is 4. Then you have 16, 12, 28, 20, your inner circle is 12. Next, you have 15, 11, 23, 16, and your inner circle is the missing number. Now, how do you find out what is your missing number in this? Okay, so here you need to concentrate this, isn't it? So you need to concentrate this. All right, so 30 seconds can be given to you to work out. Quickly work it out. By then, let's discuss the answer. 10, 15, 12, 9. All right. So, 10 plus 15 is 25. 25 minus 2. 25 minus 12. 25 minus 12. Okay. 25 minus 12. Since you need the inner circle, let us subtract minus 9. You will get 4. All right. So your 30 seconds are done. Let's see how your answer is 11. 10 plus 15 minus 12 minus 9 is going to give you 4. Likewise, see the second one. 16 plus 28 minus 12 minus 20 is going to give you 12. Similarly, see the third one. 15 plus 23 minus 11 minus 16 should give you 11. So your option A is the correct answer. All right. See the next question. We have 1, 3, 1, 27, 343, 5, 7, and missing number. All right. Yes. How this could be done? All right. Let's see. Okay. So this requires a special understanding between the different numbers. All right, students, but still 30 seconds are given to you. Quickly try out and let's see whether you're able to get any connection between the different sums. All right. Yes, your 30 seconds are done. Your answer is 125, option A. How? Here you have 1 cube is 1. Similarly, 3 cube is 27. Similarly, 7 cube is 343. 5 cube should be 125. That is how they have arrived at option A as 125. All right. See the next question. You have 15, 12, 3, 44, 28, 8, 64, 53, question mark. All right. So how do you find out this? So it means that what if you do to these two numbers? See students, just understand. What if you do to these two numbers, you are getting 3. Likewise, what if you do to these two numbers, you are getting 8. Likewise, the same method has to be followed to these to get this. All right. So 15, 12, 3. So can we say 15 plus 12 is 27. What if you do, you will get the 3, you can divide by 9. Let's try this. 44 plus 28, 72. What if you do, you will get 8. You should divide by 9. 9 8s are 72. That's it, perfect. So 64 plus 53, what is it? 170. And what if you do? Same thing, you should divide by 9. So what is 117 divided by 9? That should give you 9 ones are 9. 9 threes are 27. So your option 13. Your option B, it should be 13. All right, students. So I'm sure you must have understood this. Right? So the same explanation is given here. Let's move on to the next sum. We have 3, 5, 6, 3 and in the middle 39. 4, 7, 5, 4 and in the middle you have 51. Likewise, 3, 5, 5, 4. In the middle, what could be the number? Right? So what should you do? You should try to get the connection. Yes, your 30 seconds is already started. Try to get the connection of these two numbers using 3, 5, 6, 3. Right? So then you will be able to understand. I think 6 into 5. Let's try this. 6 into 5 plus 3 into 3. So 6 5s are 30 plus 9 will give you 39. Let's try this. 4 into 4 plus 5 into 7. So 16 plus 35. 51, correct. Similarly, 3 into 4 plus 5 into 5. 12 plus 25, which should be 37. So let's see whether your option C is correct. Yes, perfect. Fine. So see what strategy has been adopted. It takes 1 or 2 minutes for such kind of sums when you're doing it for the first time. Then your time can be reduced. All right. Yes. Now with this understanding, let's move on to the next question. Here you have 541, 864, 225. Oh my God. It's so simple, isn't it? I don't think this requires even a second. See, what is the relation between these two? 5 square is 25. 2 square is 4. 8 square is 64. So 1 square should be what? 1. Let's check the answer. Yes, that's it. See, not even a second it is taking, isn't it? Yes. All right. Now let's move on to the next sum. We have 64, 2, 3, 1, 4, 8, 37. I mean 27. Right. So the same strategy what we followed in the last sum, but here this time it is not square. This could be something else. All right. Yes. Let's see. Again, a very interesting but a very simple sum. 2 cube is 8. 3 cube is 27. 4 cube is 64. 4 fours are 16. 16 fours are 64. So 1 cube should be 1. So your option must be C. Let's see. Yes, perfect. All right. So in the sum, we are seeing the cube. All right. See the next question. We have 5, 6, 12, 4. 6, 7, 21, 5. 4, 8, 10, dash. All right. Yes. Now, how do you find out? So now where should you concentrate? You should concentrate in this. All right. So how do you get this 12 out of these three numbers, 5, 6, and 4? Right? Yes, 30 seconds is given to you, students. Quickly do it. Yes. So let's see the answer. It is 30. How? 5 into 4 minus 6 minus 2 will give you 12. Similarly, 6 into 5 minus 7. So you are subtracting another minus 2. That is 2. You get 21. Here, 4 into 10 minus 8 minus 2 will give us 30. That's why option C is the correct answer. All right. Now, see the next question. We have 13, 15, 28, 36, 54, 90, 45, 63, dash. So now we need to find out the relation. How? Now, where should we concentrate? Since your question mark is here, so you need to find out what if you do to these two numbers, you are getting 28. Similarly, what if you do to these two numbers, that is 36 and 54, you will arrive at 90. The same technique has to be followed for option 3 as well. Is it clear, students? I'm sure it should be very clear. So I think by merely adding, you will be able to get, isn't it? See, what is 13 plus 15? 28. Let's try out here. 36 plus 54. Perfect. So similarly, 45 plus 63, 108. So your option C must be the correct one. Your 30 seconds are over. Let's check the answer. Yes, option C is correct. If you had opted for option C, then your answers are perfect. All right. Yes. Let's move on to the next question. We have 368, 584, 47 dash. All right. So here you should concentrate on this. All right. Since your question mark is here. So what if you do to 3 and 5, you will arrive at 4. And what if you do to 6 and 8, you will arrive at 7. The same technique has to be followed for 8 and 4 to arrive at your answer. All right, just let us try. 5 plus 3 is 8. I think if you divide 8 by 2, you get 4. Right, let's check. 3 plus 5 is 8. By 2 is 4. Similarly, 6 plus 8 by 2, you're getting 7, right? Let's try 8 plus 4 by 2 will be 6. So your option could be A. Let's check the answer. Yes, it is. Perfect. So if you had opted for option A, then your answer is correct. All right, students. Yes, see this. Next thing that we are going to revise is the analogy, right? Analogy questions. A very interesting one. So select the appropriate figure from answer figures. Your question figure is here and your answer figure is here. So what could be the missing figure? Could it be option A, B, C, or D? Let's do being the first sum. The first one answer is option B. How? See here in the question, if we observe carefully, the first T, the X mark is enlarged, touching the boundary in the second figure, right? Similarly, so option B, if you enlarge this, all right, students, see how beautifully this has been explained. See, in this, you have this. Like how in the first figure it has been enlarged. If you enlarge, then you should touch all the corners of the circle. That is why option B is the correct one. All right? Yes. With this, let's move on to the next question. Select the appropriate figure from answer figure. Your question figure is here and your answer figure. What could be your answer figure? Yes. I can give you a clue. In the first figure, in triangle, 2 parallel lines are there. And in the second one more line is added. Similarly, in your question mark, 2 lines are there. You need to add 1 more. And where should you add? You should add down. Right? See. See, it has been added down. Likewise, it should be added down. So here it is added down. Here it is added up. So this could not be the answer. You should see only where it has been added. All right, so 30 seconds is done. Option B is the correct one. See, one extra line is drawn below the lines of the triangle. So we have to draw an extra line in the pentagon below. So pentagon is a 5-sided figure. All right, see the next question. You have a triangle. And inside the triangle, you have a circle. And in the second one, you have a circle. See, the first figure, you have a square, triangle, circle. In the second one, whatever was inside is outside now. Circle, square, triangle. Now, similarly, what could be the answer? Yes, your 30 seconds is already running, students. Let's quickly find out. It should be option C. How? The innermost figure circle is drawn outside. And the innermost triangle is shaded. Right? So, likewise, the innermost triangle is drawn outside. Right? And the shading part is done. All right. Now, I'm sure you must have understood this. See the next question. We have in the question figure a circle, which is where the lines are drawn towards the left. And after slightly tilting it, it goes to up. Similarly, when the square, the lines are drawn. So when you tilt it, where will it come? Yes. So the option could be option B. Let's see. The 30 seconds are done. Perfect. So when you tilt, obviously your option B could be the correct answer. Yes. When we turn the figure, we get this. Similarly, when we turn that, we get this only. All right. So if you had opted for option B, your answer is perfect. All right, see the next question. Here, the circle is in the first figure, it is towards down. Second, it is towards up. It is facing. Similarly, here down, then your next figure should be facing up, isn't it? Yes. And there is one more thing that you should understand. What is it? Is there is one circle, but how many sided is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sided, right? And the circle is moving upward. How many sided is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one more is added. So let us try this. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So the next must be 5 sided with your circle upwards, right? So circle upward means, so your option C must be the correct answer. Let's check. Perfect. Very good. Yes. So if you had opted for option C, then your answer is correct. All right, students, see the same explanation is given. Yes, let's move on to the next question. You have a circle. Two parallel lines are drawn inside the circle, and the next one that has been increased to 3. Similarly, in a rectangle, two parallel lines are drawn. So what could be the next one? So I don't think this should even take 30 seconds and all, hardly 2 seconds, because option should be B, because one more line should be drawn where B could be the correct answer. All right. So see the next question. Where in the square the small object is being placed. So it is placed left, then it is moving right. Am I right? So it is moving to the opposite direction. So here, where could it be? All right, your 30 seconds are done. It should be option C, because this is a mirror image of the first figure. Hence, this too must be mirror image. Hence, C is the correct answer. See the next question. So what could be the missing figure? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Yes, here also, whatever is inside is outside. Whatever was outside is inside. Similarly, whatever is inside, that is your triangle which is inside, that should be outside. And your circle must be inside. Yes, it could be option C. Let's see. Perfect. Yes, so this is very simple, isn't it, students? See here. Here, your parallelogram kind is inside. So that is now outside. Your square, which is outside, is now inside. Similarly, your triangle, which is inside, now it should be outside. Okay. Your circle, which is outside, now it should be inside. That is why you're choosing option C. All right. Yes, rhombus inside square and then square in rhombus, triangle in circle, and then circle must be inside triangle. All right, see the next question. We have a triangle facing upward, downward. Similarly, we have a semicircle with square. And where should it face? It should be option B, where it is facing downwards. The second figure is inverted. Here also the second figure must be inverted. All right, let's see the next question. What could be the missing figure? Not more than 30 seconds could be given for such questions, students. Yes, let's see the answer. It should be option B. Yes, outer figure is rotated by 180 degree, inner figure is inverted. Here also outer figure must be rotated by 180 degree and inner figure must be inverted. All right, see the next question. It follows a particular pattern. So you need to find out what. Okay, right. So first the shaded is outside. The second one, it is in the middle. So see the third one, the shaded is outside. So then next it should be in the middle, isn't it? So I'm sure by now you would have understood your option must be option A. All right. Okay, see the next question. We have a shaded circle. We have a shaded circle which is facing this side, and in the second figure it is facing right side. Likewise, in the question figure, it is facing right side, and what could be the other one? Yes, supposed to be very simple. It is option D because it should face the other side, isn't it? Yes. So outer figure is rotated by 180 degrees, inner figure is inverted. Here also, outer figure must be rotated by 180 degree and inner figure must be inverted. All right. Yes. Fine. So with this, we can complete this mental ability. So meet you soon in another class with the very interesting questions. So please don't forget to subscribe to our Jatadhara Educational Technology channel. Thanks for watching.